Meghalaya Aero and Adventure Sports Association akan retorik mentau benai kelas dang benai ke Jngohkai lingba ki professional pilots na bar ke jylla hakba ki nawan syak pentbit ki kentop lang ye kena samla barang ba kilong barok khalaingut kabla pelong hamadan rapleng bad hakaning si lai don langru do video ke Mawkynrew blog ba labiang tariang nang ta ba Desmond Nongklau president ke association pilot Manoj assistant director Department of Tourism Government of Sikkim pilot Raju na Arunachal Pradesh pilot Rikesh bar ki dukat ke masa nangta bergi kena
नोट्स लगा देना हम लोग अगर कोट बढ़िया सा कोट है तो ऐसा करते ना हम लोग ऐसा करना चाहिए हाँ हाँ ऐसा कोट लगा रहे हम so like this okay it is not fully in aerodynamic shape, you know, it's like the paper. So today our objective is to make this canopy get its aerodynamic form so that it can fly, okay? So aerodynamic form, so that is our exercise for today. So to make this aerodynamic shape in paragliding, there are stages. So aerodynamic, why aerodynamic flies and all, we will discuss later, okay? So
Nakaliang video lai ke jingero eka kunon masa bat penpau bakadai hakasin baningkong hak jylla nakabong bakan Shillong kalat penyok Kamai ye ki Briew bat ke Shnong hak juga pol akan turu ipai nang Shnong ban ai ke jingkersan ne ke masa kenang menlong ke Pynmyntoi ipai ba bat hakam Jngohkai perthei
adventure sports na so komen ba ningkong yang ai khublei ki nama ba lai lam hi di na po ki mo na ka jabri jongi ki don ki khna samla ba lam me kene baar kalong ba dak jingwan yo kini ki sports ka play la leti khna samla jongi sheniro kan mdei ban ong ba tang ba ki yo I henry kan pichulu ro ki ko we ka change ka ban kong ka di ka mindset jo ki Briew jongi shene kin bi khana ba kin bi yo man sim ro ba ma ki ro kin wan ban participate te kan ne kan sa mdei tang ka paragliding na ni ka parachuting kan di ki yele kan yalam ru sa ki wi jai sports mena kan ngi pe ki jaka support thanwar ru ba ki water sports let's say ni ski wi caving shini ki don ki krem ta ka kan ngi ki lat ai Kamai jam khina samla la da wan ki Briew mdei tam ki wan man le ka hen ki wan man pe kai ru kin sa don pa ki ba de jing dia sa don ba dong kambam do kam di te kini ki kaya nya ka wei te ka empat kalong kapakong sa de kalong ba kini ki part of ecotourism ha ka ba kamdon ching pen jylla Ri Khasi kono tengi sokomen ma bangi yo kini gilat baki wan chaka thanjungi
kumju nakalang ki pilot skill ai ke jingero ye ke jingbet jingbiang bat ke jinglong ki jaka hak jylla nak benda kini ki sports bat penpau ru balada ki khna kin shimkhya ye kini ke sports kan sa Pynmyntoi shibun hak Kamai Kajih kema kila amat hak jylla la jong bat khamtam kini ke sports kan sala ban hap no hapo ke Olympic sports tapi dia ke pelong pi ban wan shimata kini training
ngawan chimni ka training nama nganja ki jingti kumba nong mga khamti ka height, so I wanna make that fear go away and it seems interesting, it's fun.
Okay. Dia hadin do pil apa dia training ke ga belanja pin fly na pin good no kum tu na
No, maybe if I'm that well enough that ngalala manlem, then maybe I can be a pilot also.
Okay. The KP is something kan long kum ka we ban create employment na benta ki kana samla stage ni ding bargaining sports.
Oh, obviously it is. And actually kanirang the first time ma'am makawan hang ni. So after this maybe like if all of us, like most of the students here, they know how to fly in and all, they can make it as their job also, like association they can create.
Tu batai fikir video nak Shnong you.
na mau lai hoi
Ke ba pelong if you wan shim ta na ba ke ba sports ba tang mai ba stage ni.
lai
Nei, nomor 1 kata ke ba pelong if you wan shim ta ke expectation.
koi kalong ba astanat lupa hi bande ki jai sports ba fair ki adventure sports te aju perkhat hi paragliding aslam ha banyo kat kan kalat mantap pre bakiwan I training hapo Shillong te nga
Balai na siyam kat kam kan kalat ban ya balik training sipo bir la ni si Sikkim kabun ke jinglon te kat barang yo ni kalat de hang ne te kwa ban try kan sport nang ni si khamat de in pen se yai kum no brekan
dan giba ba perkhat ba ai karem than ka do option hajar de PSC go by registration
ha
de kat kam jing te mi so ba na chi wasti de la de
kata
paisa
Oi.
de kai ga message pi ko ban ban ro ha jung khat jong ni na samla na bata video was not details
kata hi paragliding laju perkhat labun snem hi te laju kli kai ni kiwi ki ba le chabir ka training kum ta hi life san hajar sipo Sikkim plus kata pin upload hi ka bai ka jakasa ka bai bam ka bai le be wan te kata hi kan apsan hajar hang ne pade pimdan kam load pilot be ta ka bai registration maka de sport kam de ka ba tat ka koi ni adventure sport ki ba hab ki kai ba train pha kam de ki ka ba sok ma te ka training program ro kala da khen ti ki bun ki bru ki ban cham ching chin ja ron se yu kata te kata hi kum ya nala de te bangi kwa ang no te ngimban sing upload ya ta ka bisa ban learn ya kanika sport.
My name is Ri Khasi Jaintia. I'm from Darjeeling, based in Gangtok. We are here for site hierarchy, and we've been going and looking around places where we can fly. I have lots of memories, little bit of memories with my paragliding career. I started since 2017, and I went around many places flying in India. I enjoy my day when I'm with my glider. When I'm in the sky, I love my day, and it makes me happy. It helps me keep focused on my career, on my goals.
okay, what about the trainees here? How do you see them?
Our trainees, I just met them yesterday in the briefing time, so we'll catch up with them as time passes by, so we'll get time to know each other and how they are performing.
I see Meghalaya has got a lot of place to go and do flying, and there are many beautiful sites. Last 1 week we have been going around in different places, and we figured out a couple of sites which is very beautiful. This site specifically can be used for training activities and also accuracy championship, because this site is very good for learning, and then it's a very short hill, so it's very easy for learning. Later on we went to Nongjarong, so later on we can go there and do advanced course other courses, and I see Nongjarong can be if planned nicely. I think Nongjarong and the other Jaintia Hills, that side where we saw, would be a good place to do XC flights and all cross-country flights. So I think I see a good potential of paragliding in the state of Meghalaya. See, paragliding is not only taken as alternative adventure sports, as an alternative to tourism, but here what is happening is these sports can also take our children to national and international arena, where championship, where they can go and do the championship, which is win-win situation for the childrens, because obviously a sportsman will always want to go and play in the championship and then win medals and come back. So this can be taken as a sport also. Otherwise, after learning all this, you want to run your livelihood, then you can slowly progress into classes, courses, and have your logbook, flight hours maintained, and then you slowly progress to different level of courses, and finally 2, 3, 4 years you become proper tandem pilot, and then you can start taking people with you, and this can be a source of livelihood. In Sikkim, there's about 30-40 pilots who are doing tandem flights, and they are running their livelihood, which is a success model that is happening in Sikkim.
Yeah, for the training part, like for the basic and a little bit of intermediate also, we can do it, and it's a safe site, I can say that. And the wind conditions are also very favorable for the training. Like it's dynamic wind coming from one direction, like what we need, and in the right speed also. And so, like my assumption is we can train the whole day here. Around 4 to 6 hours of continuous like what you call the practical training can happen, so the progression of our students will be faster, so we don't have to wait for the right conditions, or like para waiting kind of thing what we use always. Regarding unemployment problem, like definitely I can give the example of our own Sikkim state. We were trained on the capacity building by our government, and I was one of the beneficiary of that program also. So right now I own a company, and where I give employment to 8 tandem pilot commercial pilots who do commercial tandem for anybody, all the tourists who comes to visit Sikkim. And definitely unemployed will be solved, like directly or indirectly. Like the place where we are flying right now in Sikkim, it was just a small village that time. Now the economy has, I've seen with own eyes in the last 7 years, what you call the economical growth, and after establishing the spots, that particular place has gained prominence also. So definitely out here also same thing, like wherever the paragliding happens in Maharashtra also, there's a place called Kamshet. It's a far away place from Pune, but it's famous because of paragliding. And Bir, Himachal Pradesh and all. So definitely employment, we generate employment, the sports generate employment, and in India we are more inclined to commercial. First and foremost, it's a sport, like paragliding is a sport, it's an aero sport, it's a flying sport. And as a sport also now, we are in the right time. I think there are lots of championships happening, and there is a high chance, like the world organizations which governs the sport and all, they are trying hard to bring this sport to Olympics. And even if not Olympics, right till today, like there's lots and lots of championships, like Asian Championship, Oceania Championship, European Championships, where there is like if our I call it athletes, if Indian athletes, if a northeast athletes who are training right now, they have a high chance of reaching that top level, the world class level. Out here all the trainees, the first like before I mentioned that I was part of the government sponsored organ, I was government sponsored on the capacity building program, no? But out here, like all these trainees, they have come paying from their own pocket, so they are paying me for this training. So I think that's the testimony of how much they are like interested in this like to learn paragliding. So I think that's the greatest testimony. And another thing is, like, they are all from a very good background, or some are kickboxers, national level kickboxers, and also that definitely I'm honored to have them, like to make them teach. So I'm very honored.